This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen, and we're going to take a look at the holiday season and shopping. And we're going to visit with shopping specialist and award-winning journalist Claudia Lombana. We're going to start over. Lombana.
Yeah, you got it.
Got it. This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen. We're going to take a look at shopping with shopping specialist Claudia Lombana. And this interview is brought to you by GM BuyPower Card. With all the online shopping, the store shopping, the shopping, should we have a budget before we start all that mad shopping, Claudia?
Absolutely. I mean, what you don't want to do is spend more than you can afford. We know from the National Retail Federation that the average consumer will spend about $1,047 this holiday season. So it is important to make sure that you are keeping track of your spending, determine how much you have available to cover your holiday spending so that you don't overspend and get yourself into debt.
Well, I'm below the average because I'm spending $47, not $1,000.
Lucky you. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nobody likes me, and if I buy something, they turn it back. You know, buying a new car is very popular at this time of the year. Is this a good time to spend, obviously, much more than $1,000 and look for a car?
It is. December does tend to be the month with the highest car sales, and there are the best deals during the month of December because dealers are trying to get rid of inventory for the year. They're trying to make their sales goals for the year. So a lot of reasons to lower prices on cars at dealerships, and for consumers, that means getting a better deal. But you want to, of course, assess how much you want to spend on a vehicle and make sure that you're not giving more than 10 to 15% of your totally monthly budget on automotive expenses. You mentioned the GM BuyPower Card. The GM BuyPower Card is a great card if you're looking to purchase a new vehicle because for every dollar you spend, you get earnings, and then you can turn around and put those earnings toward the purchase or lease of a new GM vehicle. So whether that's a Chevy, a Buick, a GMC, or a Cadillac, the GM BuyPower Card is going to give you earnings on every dollar you spend to put toward the purchase of a new vehicle. You can also use up to $250 a year for services for the car, parts, accessories, that sort of thing. So great card if you're looking to buy a new car.
Have you've been covering shopping for years now?
Absolutely.
You've won Emmys and a Peabody, which is incredible. That's great. What is the biggest mistake people make during the holidays in terms of buying?
Yeah, shopping blindly, not keeping track of purchases can really get you in trouble. If you don't have a list, particularly if you have multiple people to buy for, just making a basic list of your who you're purchasing for and what you'd like to purchase, have an idea of how much money you want to spend in mind. So really, I would say tracking your purchases. If you're not doing that, that's probably going to be your biggest mistake because that can lead to all sorts of problems and issues.
What's the hottest thing to buy this year? Do you know?
Well, the top categories tend to be the same every year: toys and games, apparel, and electronics. Those are the top three categories that we see the most spending in. We have Super Saturday coming up on December 21st, this coming Saturday. This year it falls really close to the actual Christmas Day, so your consumers are going to get the extra added benefit, not only of Super Saturday discounts, but of last-minute deals. Most retailers will lower prices in the days right ahead of Christmas, so it'll be a good day to do that last-minute shopping for consumers.
I went past the mall the other day, and Costco is the other place I passed. I wouldn't go in there on a dead bet. It's just it's so crowded. It's so easy to shop online, and you can use the GM BuyPower Card online too, right?
Yeah, you sure can, of course. Yeah, it works just like any other credit card. And again, with every dollar you're spending there, you're getting earnings. And that's a smart thing to do for any credit card you might have, is make sure that you're getting a card that's going to give you something back, whether it's in the form of rewards or points or earnings. Make sure that your cards are giving back for every dollar you spend.
Giving back at the holiday time is a good thing, too. Can you comment on that? In other words,
yeah.
Instead of shopping for yourself, shopping for the homeless down the street.
Yeah, it's a really nice thing to do for people is to buy a little something for somebody you might see on the street. But there are also a lot of companies that are running programs during the holiday season that give back to the community. So a great example would be The Body Shop. The Body Shop is a global beauty brand. They have products for both men and women. They've been around since the mid-'80s. Everything is ethically and sustainably produced. And they're running a program this year where for every for every gift consumers purchase, they're giving $1 to an organization called Plan International USA, which helps empower youth with leadership programs. So things like that, giving gifts that can give back, is a really nice way to give a nice gift and to also give back to the community.
You said apparel is one of the hottest things, and I'm really tired of underwear and socks from ants, especially when I was a kid. Claudia, how'd you find yourself into shopping, a journalist covering shopping?
Yeah, well, I was a traditional broadcast news journalist for many, many years, both behind the camera and in front of the camera. And when I left journalism, I parlayed that into consulting for different companies, for different agencies, particularly broadcast consulting, how to get coverage. And that led me to become the on-air spokesperson for initially PayPal and eBay. That parlayed into other companies, including Walmart, American Express, Visa, PayPal. So it's been a long ride, and I somehow along the way became a consumer expert focused on shopping and retail.
What about you? Are you a shopper? Do you like to shop?
I love to shop, yes, absolutely. I will say that holiday shopping is probably the only shopping I don't really enjoy because I feel like it's a lot of pressure to get the right gift for people. I actually have not started my holiday shopping yet, if I'm totally honest. I'm definitely one of those 66% of people that are procrastinating and said they would start their shopping December 18th or later this holiday season, so that's me. So I'm really looking forward to Super Saturday because I know that that's the day I'm going to at least I'll be able to get some good deals on my shopping list.
What about after Christmas? December 26th is also a good time to shop, is it not?
Oh, yes, absolutely. If you can wait until after the 25th to make your purchases, you're absolutely going to find better deals. Again, retailers are going to be trying to get rid of inventory before the end of the year. Deep discounts happen right after Christmas. The other thing you can do, too, is if you're shopping this late in the season, you keep your receipts, and many times if the price drops after Christmas Day, you can go back into the store with your receipt, and that retailer will pay you the difference on that item. So it's a good idea to keep those receipts and keep track of if prices are dropping after Christmas, you can get some money back.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's a very good tip. Is that big box stores primarily, or is that most retailers?
Yeah, absolutely. Most retailers will do that. You just have to check, obviously, with each specific retailer, but it's a very common practice.
Well, we're just about out of time. We've been spending some time with Claudia Lombana. She is a shopping expert, Peabody Award and Emmy Award-winning journalist, and she is out there showing us how to shop and save money and how to budget for the holidays. And we appreciate that. And if you want information on the GM BuyPower Card, where do you go?
You can go to buypowercard.com.
Buypowercard.com. Claudia, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. I'm Mark Allen. This is Late Night Help. We'll see you next time.